learners. Here I am. This is English channel online, and this series of videos will be devoted to this book, which I highly recommend for you. It's called Si quieres, puedes, written by Richard Vaughan, which is this guy, who's an excellent teacher. Okay, from Vaughan methods, he created his own methods, and I'm going to transcript this book. This book is to learn English. All right, and it's for Spanish. It's written in Spanish. It starts with a prologue. There is an index. There are over 28 chapters, and then you have an epilogue. The introduction, all right? The introduction of the book. This is the intro, the introduction. It's also called the introduction. I don't know, you can't see it well, but it basically says that the author, Richard Vaughan, who's the author of this book, is basically saying that some people have told him that he is a bit quite old and he should write a book about how to learn English. Okay. He basically affirms or states that he's going to give his best in order to help you out with your English with this book. Okay. He wants to motivate you, and I do hope that you are motivated to buy the book. I'm not getting anything from the book. Don't believe that I'm any kind associated with this man at all. All right, and I don't want to, to take advantage of advantage. I can say, I can either say advantage, which is the American pronunciation, or advantage of the British pronunciation. This guy from the author of this book is from USA, from America. The chapter 1 starts by saying, aspire a todo, pero sea realista. Aspire a todo, pero sea realista. Okay? And he says, do you want to become, ¿quieres ser bilingüe? Olvídelo, ya es demasiado tarde. And he's basically saying that his children are bilingual. Okay, because they've heard Spanish and English all the time during their early years, during their childhood, during their youth, and then they're bilingual. But there are two columns on this first introduction page. The second column says the same. ¿Quieres ser bilingüe? No problema, no problem, no hay problema. Dame o deme 10 meses de su tiempo. It's talking about 10 months. Okay? 10 months to achieve that. Of course, he means 10 months with only devoted to learning the language. All right? So I'm going to light on. Light on means encender más luz, encender luces. Sorry, I'm going to cut the scene. Is it better now? Do you like it better now? All right. Do you like it better now? Okay. We were talking about that book. Okay. He says that he is bilingual. He can switch. Switch is cambiar. Cambiar, no, cambiar. Del inglés al castellano. Like nothing. Why? Okay. He's talking about that if you follow that book, you're going to be bilingual in 10 months. Minimum. I'm not going to disagree because I have a lot of respect from this guy. He's been teaching English for 30 years or 35 or more. He created his own methods, which I recommend. I have no problem about recommending a very good method for you. Okay. And he basically says that. He says, okay, there are 5 points. Hay 5 puntos que menciona. The first one is, nunca va a hablar, it's talking about you, like in a polite manners, in a polite way or in polite manners. We can either say both. Either significa tanto uno como el otro. We can either say manners and the other. Sorry, I'm a bit sleepy. So this is another point, del segundo punto. The second point says, siempre va a hablar inglés con acento. Okay, you understand that if you're English, if you're Spanish. If you're not, you're as a non-native person, you always have your accent, which is no problem. No problem with that. I have an accent. I've worked a lot with my accent, a lot, but it's not perfect. And I'm sorry, but unless you work a lot, and unless you're a child, you'll never acquire a good English accent. You'll never acquire that thing. Punto número 3. Point number 3. Siempre va a cometer los mismos errores. Perdón. Siempre va a cometer errores de gramática cuando habla. All right? You're always going to make mistakes when you're speaking. Siempre va a tener problemas navegando por la fonética del idioma. You're always going to have problems navigating through the phonetics of the language. And point number 5, the last but not least, siempre va a hablar un inglés que, si yo quisiera, podría desmenuzar y desmontar. You're always going to speak an English that, if I wanted, I could cut down in pieces. Okay, like Lego, like Lego pieces, the same. Okay, hello, I am. Then it said, usted está capacitado, perfectamente capacitado, ahora mismo para llegar a ser bilingüe. ¿Ok? Lo único que importa es base gramatical oral. ¿Ok? We're going to see it. Oído. What am I always saying? There is incomprehension. Oído. And confianza al hablar. You need to trust in yourself when speaking. Notice that I'm not saying when you're speaking. When speaking, I don't need to say when you're. You can omit your when it's obvious that you mean yourself. Okay. Another thing is, here says, by the way, if you're there as a chatter and you want to join that chat, please, you can converse with me, no problem. Okay? I'll send you the link if I remember how to do that thing. If I recall that. If I remember, if I recall that thing. Okay? Okay. So, as I was saying, okay. Then it says, Yeah, it's talking about the United Nations, las Naciones Unidas, ¿no? It's talking about the different departments, las diferentes departamentos que hay, y te dice que hay 700 personas, ¿no? Ahí, de las 600 personas que no son nativas, no saben mucho más vocabulario que usted, ¿vale? Sí posee conocimientos, pero ni poseen conocimientos gramaticales muy superiores a los suyos. Sin embargo, tienen algo muy importante. ¿Cuál es su secreto? El oído, ¿vale? Yo lo digo yo, el oído, ¿vale? The ear. Do you understand? Rapidly, rápidamente, rapidly, okay? By the way, if you have any doubts, please don't hesitate to write me, okay? If you want to join the chat or you want to talk to me, you only have to say that, and I'm going to send you a link, all right? I'm going to send to you, sorry, a link to you, a link. By the way, I was talking, I'm crazy. I'm crazy and I need help, medical help. You understand that? I'm so crazy sometimes. Okay, I'm so crazy sometimes. I was talking, and the headphones weren't on. I'm crazy, you know. Let's see now if you can hear to me better. Okay. So we were talking about that, no? And then, right? Weren't we? Weren't we? ¿Verdad? Weren't. No weren't. Weren't we? It says, okay. He's basically saying in that book que si fueras a la planta 1, a la derecha, tenemos a la delegación de angoleña, ¿vale? Y están hablando en inglés. No nota los acentos, no percibe los pequeños errores. Yo sí los oigo. Seguimos subiendo y tal, ¿no? Él básicamente está diciendo que van a cometer errores gramaticales, ¿vale? Y con su acentazo de su idioma, que es normal, ¿vale? Es muy difícil erradicar un acento, ¿vale? Entonces, pues eso. ¿Qué tiene esta persona? Lo que te he dicho, el oído, ¿vale? Confianza al hablar y base gramatical oral, ¿vale? Sí, ¿vale? Base gramatical oral es lo que intento hacer en clases. ¿Ok? Lo que intento. What I try to do is to you to get agility with the basics of the grammar. All right? Yeah, that's very important. But he's focusing more on your profession. All right? And here there is a triangle of the death. You have a triangle. Can you see the triangle? Oído, confianza al hablar, agilidad con la gramática básica y más pequeñito el vocabulario y todavía más pequeñito la pronunciación. Estos es los objetivos. Cuanto más grande y más arriba en la pirámide, this is a pyramid. So if you like the pyramids of Egypt, this is like a pyramid of Egypt. All right. And then these are your priorities. Estas son tus prioridades. All right. I hope you liked this review. Okay. But at the same time, you have any questions regarding the book, regarding myself, or regarding English, please join the chat. Please join the chat. Please. Okay. I need you. Otherwise, I'm talking alone. I need you. I need you. All right. Y si quieres hacerse con el inglés, dé prioridad a los aspectos de la lista. ¿Ok? Again, oído, confianza al hablar, agilidad con la gramática básica. ¿Vale? Bla, 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 bla. ¿Ok? El punto número uno, oído y olfato. ¿Vale? Vale. Okay, you need a good ear. You need to hear English more than one time, two times, 10 times, thousands of hours, hundreds of hours. All right. All right. Let me read and then I'm going to tell. Yeah, that's very good. For example, let's say that you really want to learn the language well. You only going to hear to the language 1 hour for every single moment of time. Time. All right. Here to English. I'll repeat it 10,000 times per year. That's very important. Sorry, I'm a bit sleepy, but I'm doing this video because I want to succeed and I want your success, my success. Your success is my success. All right. Success. A lot of X. All right. Well, I don't care about that. But yeah. Then he goes, point number two, punto número dos, velocidad campo a través, soltura y confianza al hablar. ¿Ok? Fluency, fluidez al hablar. How do you get it? First, there is a psychological barrier. Then, when you face that psychological barrier, you need to dominate or to master the principles, the basics and structures of the language. Agilidad número punto 3. Agilidad con la gramática básica. This is the third priority. Okay, don't worry because I'm going to help you out during the process. I understand perfectly well what he means. Okay, this is the chapter 1. Chapter 2. Now let's go to chapter 2. El esfuerzo. All right. If you want me to do it in this series, I'm going to read a chapter every day. Okay, every time. Not every day, but every time. Okay, for you. El esfuerzo, capítulo número 2, very important. Very important. The effort. Here it's comparing, do you need a good command of English? You need to spend, he says, 30,000 euros. Is it true? Let's see. All right. Exactly. He's saying, okay, he's talking about 3,000 hours of labor, 3,000 hours of working. Are you going to study for 3,000 hours in order to master the language? 3,000 hours in a row. Well, not in a row, not necessarily in a row, but you need to make a continuous effort. in order to master the language. All right. Hmm. Yeah. In this chapter now, he's talking about the efforts he made in order to learn the Spanish language. He read a lot of books and he was exposed to the Spanish language, sorry, excuse me, for years, right? And now I'm talking about um, we're talking about how much he suffered learning the language, the difficulties of the language, of the Spanish language. Now he's talking about that he's been teaching English for 35 years, and there are only 3 or 4 or 5 people that have been successful with the language, that they can really talk English really well. That's a failure, isn't that? To teach for 35, 35 years, and only a very tiny portion of these people have learned English well. Well, talking about how important it is to learn English, this is it. Now, chapter 3, el inglés en España, okay, because he lives in Spain. But I suppose that the same applies to your country, wherever you live. You live, sorry. Okay, yeah, it's talking about the level. The English level in Spain is low, okay, and it will be low for the next 30 years minimum. All right. Only 5% of words. Okay. Talking about the difficulties getting kids for one of his programs. All right. I hope that you like it. Do you like it? This video? I think it's a bit original, isn't it? I'm talking to you about every chapter, and then I'm going to read for you all the chapters, one by one, or one by one. Well, okay, talking about the secret. Why are there some education systems education systems where the English is well taught because they focus their efforts on focus on speaking and hearing, listening to English. Okay, but on the other hand, he says that they do not focus on writing a lot. Um, well, it's so difficult to learn every single skill you need. For example, I'm very bad at listening, you know, because I focused much more on speaking and grammar and listening, no, and reading than listening to English. This would be my weakest point for sure. My second weakest point would be, hmm, I don't know. Well, it's a bit boring, right? Now, so for you, I suppose. But capítulo 4. Okay, I don't care. Morfología de estudiante de inglés. Okay, yes. He's talking about the different types of students. Students. All right. Then he's talking about a program he has, Vaughan Town, Bond Town, where it's a program. Um, you pay maybe 2 or 3 thousand euros, which is a lot of money, but you're going to learn to hear to English for 80 hours non-stop. I don't know what to say about that. I'm sure that it helps out, but I'm not going to give my opinion more. I mean, I'm not going to give to say anything else about that thing. Yeah. Okay, and now my favorite chapter, el inglés. ¿En qué consiste? This is very interesting. Okay. Expresión oral, comprensión auditiva, lectura y escritura. This order. But, well, I say comprensión auditiva, expresión oral. Because how can you talk if you can't understand it? You need to understand first, then you talk. Or you can't speak, then you can't speak. But I'm asking a question to Richard Vaughan. Here says he knows more than me, okay? Because I've been teaching English for 8 years, but he's been teaching English so far when he wrote that book for 35 years. And he said that the first priority is to speak, and the second priority is to listen. I'd say, yeah, I don't know, but I'd say that the first priority is to listen, and the second to speak. And I can guarantee you that if you listen to English 1 hour every day for 1 year, then when you try to speak, because you need to try to speak, you're going to notice that your English is much better. Yeah. If no, give it a try. Sorry, yeah, but I'm a bit sleepy today and making that effort because I think it's worth it. Okay. I'm a bit frustrated because I'd like to have someone, you know, with me, with me. Okay. El verbo to be already son, cero está. It's very important. There are 120 forms. Presente afirmativo. I'm, you're, his, she's, it's, we're, you're, and there. I'm, you're, his, she's, it's, a book, we're, you're, and there. Okay? Presente negativo. I'm not. You only have to insert not. You're not. He's not. She's not. It's not. You're not. We're not. You're not. They're not. Presente interrogativo. Am I? Don't worry because I'm going to make so many videos and you're going to learn English if you follow my videos. Am I? It's a question. Are you? Is he? Is he? Is she? Is it? Are we? Are you? Are you? Are they? Pasado afirmativo. It's a bit boring, isn't it? It is. I was, you were, he was, she was, it was. We were, you were, they were. And now, pasado negativo. I wasn't, you weren't. Look at the pronunciation. No, weren't, weren't. He wasn't, she wasn't, it wasn't. We won't, you won't, they won't. Weren't, weren't. Pasado interrogativo. Was I, was you, sorry. Was I, were you, I'm a bit sleepy. Was I, were you, was it, uh, was she, was it, was were, sorry, I'm a bit sleepy. Was we, sorry, was we, I'm asleep. Were we, were you, were they, sorry, I'm asleep. Futuro afirmativo. I'll be, you'll be, he'll be, it'll be, she'll be, he'll be, will be, you'll be, they'll be. Okay. Futuro negativo. I won't. You have to insert won't. I won't be. You won't be. He won't be. She won't be. It won't be. We won't be. You won't be. And they won't be. Futuro interrogativo. Will I be? Will you be? Will he be? Will she be? Will it be? Will she be? Will we be? And you be? Will they be? It's a bit tedious for me. Presente perfecto afirmativo. I have been, conjunction, I've been, you've been, he's been, You've been. Don't worry, yeah, because in my course I'm going to just to get a tense and to study only that. But now we're trying to write. He's been. Sorry. Yeah, he's been. He has been. Contaction. He's been. She's been. It's been. It's been. We've been. We've been. You've been. They've been. Presente perfecto negativo. I haven't been. You had to insert haven't. I haven't been. You haven't been. He hasn't been. She hasn't been. It hasn't been. We haven't been. You haven't been. It haven't been. Presente perfecto interrogativo. Have I been? Have you been? Has he been? Has she been? Has it been? Have we been? Have you been? Have they been? Okay. Look at that. A lot of material, huh, to study. Condicional, afirmativo. I'd be, you'd be, he'd be, she'd be, it would be, would be, they'd be. Okay? And we can, there are so many things to learn here, you know? So many words you have to learn. And we're going to use it. There are so many things we can do in order to learn English. The pronouns, conjunctions, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, tenses. Tenses. There are 53 tenses. Then you can go. And that's it. Yeah, all this is compressed. But there are many things to learn here. Yeah, many things to learn. And this is it, you know. Then you have phrasal verbs. Okay, and we're going to continue next day, okay, because it's too long. I'm a bit tired today, okay, but don't worry, this is only chapter 1 of this series of videos I'm going to do for you. But I can highly recommend this book to you, okay. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write me down. Subscribe for more videos. If you liked it, just press the hand, right? And say, I like it. You haven't? You have? Okay, so have a nice time and thank you. Thank you for everything, okay? Oh, okay. Thank you so much.